Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing SAPROCRATS, Teysa SAPROCRATS. So Teysa Karlov is a 4 mana cost, 2 a white and a black, and if a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Creatures tokens you control have vigilance and lifelink. So the one issue with this deck is that we're just really 4-drop heavy, but it's because all of our 4-drops are stinking amazing. And so we're going to try to make it happen because this is all kind of for the memes really with this one. Like, I don't think this is exactly how it should be done. But what we're trying to do with this one is we are trying to kind of just stack up with as many of these effects as we can. Whenever another creature you control dies, Vindicate Vampire deals 1 damage each opponent and you gain 1 life. And so what we're trying to do is same type of thing with Poison Tip Archer. This one just does 1 damage to opponent. This one actually makes them lose life. And then Slimefoot Stowaway, which whenever you control, it deals 1 damage, or whenever a Saproling you control dies. So we have to have Saprolings to make Slimefoot Stowaway work, and it's been working before with Poison Tip Archer. It does quite a bit of stuff, but with Poison Tip Archer, Vindicate Vampire, and if we have a Teysa Karlov on the battlefield, 1 creature dying does like 4 damage. Yeah, I think 4 damage. So 1 creature dying deals 4 damage and we gain 2 life out of it. If we have Slimefoot Stowaway, this guy and this one, then we deal 6 damage and gain 4 life. And anyway, so there's just some fun stuff we can do with it. If we have a Linda, Dusk Grows Out, then it gets a counter for every time it comes out. If we Teysa with Elinda, then it gets 2 counters. If anything dies, it gets bigger and bigger. Then when it dies, it doubles up how many things it comes out. Anyway, there's just some really fun things we can do with this deck. And so we're trying to make those fun things happen. The hardest part is because we are really 4-drop heavy, we have to get to those ones. So we are going to be playing our Saproling migrations and everything like that pretty aggressively in the early games, early turns. Fungal Infections, trying to grow our stuff, Cast Downs, Golden Mines. We probably are going to have to like wipe the board if we can on the early turns. So we probably ought to be playing a little bit more removal. I wanted to have 3 of each of these just because I love the idea of having all of them out at once. So we're going to try to make that happen. But just so you know, if you are going to build this deck yourself, I would say you might want to change up a little bit to go a little bit more for removal in the early game, or maybe some more ramp. Like Llanowar Elves really would fit really well in this deck. There's a lot of things that would fit really well in this deck. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the gameplay. Wish me luck. Here we go. All right, we are up against Caleb D. Bring it on, Caleb. Bring it on, my friend. All right, like the lands, Overgrown Tomb is perfect for this. We only have 2-drop stuff, so that's good. Fungal Plots can come down early. Yeah, we're going to keep this. Fungal Plots, I think, is really important with this deck. I probably ought to be running more of them. The fact that we drew into it is great here. I really hope we can make this happen. Because Fungal Plots, I can sacrifice 2 Saprolings at instant speed. I gain 2 life and draw cards. So it helps me draw cards, but I can also just keep getting triggers off the entire time. So that's the plan. Alright, Slimefoot Stowaway is great as well here. So I'm actually going to get down this Spore Crone Thallid instead now, so that I can get a bigger Slimefoot Stowaway. And then hopefully get into Teysa Karlov and just start getting really big. So this is really good. They're doing some good stuff. So this guy gonna go find another one of them. They keep drawing good stuff. So our life gain is gonna come really in handy here. So we need to draw land. There we go. Good job. Way to be, land. All right. Play Slimefoot Stowaway and swing in. Pass the turn. All right, so they're going to have to put a counter onto this guy again, which they get to keep finding Growth Chamber Guardians, which are good. We're going to start doing some crazy stuff with everything, though. That's the goal. I think we actually go for a Linda before Teysa Karlov, just in case something else dies, or maybe just a Spore Swarm, honestly. It might be the best thing here. Yep, another Jade Light Ranger. Yep, get some counters. More Jade Lights coming. Hidana's Climb can go on here if we want. Alright, so he's going to draw a card first. Hidana's Climb is our biggest threat. Like, once that flips, they can do so much damage. Like, they're going to be doing 10 damage per turn. So, no blocks. We have to start gaining life. So, we're probably going to throw down our Spore Swarm on this next turn. If we could wait a turn and get Alinda down too, it would be great. But I don't think we can. So, we pass the turn. Spore Swarm is pretty good. We create a bunch of 2/2s. They can start gaining us some life. They can flip this Hidana's Climb and swing in for 10 pretty easily, which is going to be hard to beat. I'm actually not totally sure how we do that. Fungal Plots helps a little bit because we gain the 2 life from it, but man, this is gonna be close. Close one. All right, Hidana's Climb goes on Growth Chamber Guardian. Yep, that resolves. Let's see if they do this right. If they give us a chance to play stuff first. All right, so they attack in first, which gives us... The thing is if I do this, they have a response. They can do it in response, but... All right, we're going to go ahead and bring them down, though. Yep, swings in for a million. Down to 3. All Anowar. Well, land is interesting here. Yeah, I think we're just dead. The Hidana's Climb is just too good. We don't have any flyers here. I mean, they don't have to block is the big thing. Like we don't have enough damage to push to make them block. We could have had the Fungal Plots, but we just aren't going to be gaining enough life to make it worthwhile there. I actually don't know why we just gained life. Oh, they have lifelink because of Teysa Karlov. I forgot about that. These guys are awesome. We're still dead, but man, they're awesome. Yep. And we concede. So actually, I mean, I almost forgot about that. Saprolings all get lifelink as well. Like, that is so good with Teysa. Yeah. So I probably should have been playing that. All right, here we are against Lee Arson, and we'll see how we play here. Ooh, I like this. This is good. This is the kind of start I'm actually looking for. So Swamp. I probably ought to be playing a full 4 of the Fungal Infection over even some of the Sapling creations, or other ones, because of things like Llanowar Elves. It's just the perfect removal for that. Alright, Woodland Cemetery, swing in, all attack, and Fungal Plots comes down. Faster. Alright, another Llanowar. Sounds good. Yeah, no attacks. I mean, they're not going to trade. I could get in 1 point of damage, but this could block something bigger. Jade Light Ranger. Into another one. Yep. Puts a rhythm to the wilds down. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and... Death Touch actually isn't bad here. Vindicate Vampire I think is better, though. Just because we actually gain the life from this as well. So no attacks. And getting 3 of these down, like this is the goal of the deck. Is if we really get where we have like 3 in a row and they're not doing too many crazy things against us, it's hard for us to... I feel like it's hard for us to lose at that point. Especially if we can find things like Spore Swarm to still gum up the board, everything like that. And we might just play the Spore Swarm first. I'd like to get down another Vampire if we can. Alright, so they must have had another Rhythm of the Wild, so it is coming down. We're going to say no blocks. We're okay to take 4 for this turn to be able to get some more later on. So that enters tapped. We play another Vindicate Vampire. swing in for 2. Down to 17. And now this Saproling can block the 4 damage. It doesn't have trample yet, unless they have something that gives it. Still Leaf Champion. That is bad. We can't actually block the Still Leaf Champion. That is an issue. And it has haste. Alright. We will block this time. Take 5. We gain 2, deal 2. Yep. Growth Chamber Guardian. Well, double Spore Swarm is not bad. So pass the turn. I'm hoping that they swing in with more stuff now. We might look like we have Silhouette up, or Settle the Wreckage, I mean. So we'll see if they actually swing in, which we're totally fine to play slower here as well. I think that's the one issue with this deck right now, is that the aggressive decks are very aggressive. Like, it's hard to keep up with this deck here. Rakdos is really good as well. And even the Merfolk. There's so many decks right now that are just strong. Alright, Jade-Lat Ranger coming in. So it has haste. Ooh, and a Galta with a land. I can't remember if they already played a land here or not. There's a Galta. Oh no, okay. Well, boy jeepers, we are dead now, aren't we? Well, we can Spore Swarm at least. So we block... What do we have to do to not die? Because we actually will die if we take any damage. So I think we just block, block, block. Here, let's see here. If we're going to block something anyway, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Block here, and here. So we are at least killing some stuff. We do lose a vampire, but no, stop it. Block. We lose one of these guys, but the triggers will happen still. We're going to get about, I think it's 7 points of damage in, gain 7 life back. Is that enough? We can't block Still Leaf Champions in this deck without Alinda. And Alinda has to have stuff die. So we're in kind of rough shape. Alright, guys, this isn't that difficult. It's pretty standard stuff here. Alright, down to 3. Yes. Yep. Gain some lives. Did I not block with the Saproling anywhere? How did that happen? Oh, man. Man, we actually had a shot here, too. No attacks. Does this give us... You know, actually, I think this gives us City's Blessing. We have a shot. We have a shot. If they kill Tendershoot Drad, then we do not. But as long as he is out, we are actually coming back. And we can actually gain some life here, too. We can gain 2 and 2. Galta is the issue. Galta is a very, very big issue. They bring out Crawl Harpooner. Why are they not playing the Galta? I mean, Galta is like instant win. It doesn't fight anything that's not flying. Alright, well, there's the Galta. mean, I guess if they just give everything haste, that'll do it as well. Alright, well, let's see here. Block, block, block. Block. Alright, sacrifice those two. I mean, we gain some life back, do some more damage, but not enough. Yeah, -3. Oh man, well that one was closer. Alright, we're up against Hero again. Bring it on, Hero. It is kind of fun being able to play against a lot of the same people. I think this is pretty good. Yeah, we're going to keep this. Overgrown Tomb tapped. I think this plan might be just a little too slow, though. Just from what I'm seeing again with like everything going on. Finally getting some removals, not bad, though. Alright, Woods and Cemetery tapped, and I'm actually just going to hold up Cast Down. We've been needing to find a way to... Now I'm up against Jeskai. Ooh, Persistent Petitioners. We will definitely cast that down. This, I've been waiting to see a deck around this. So I'm kind of excited about this. Okay, enters tapped. Let's go ahead and just Fungal Plots. Pass the turn. Saproling Migration might have been better, but... Actually, yeah, it probably would definitely be better. Ugh, not drawing land. Pass the turn. We might just have to... I probably should have just drawn land there. If we draw land, though, there's some good things we can do. So, Persistent Petitioners comes down as well. Let's see if they try tapping our guys down at all. Do we Fungal Infection just to get the board bigger here? Let's go to my turn. Man, we really need land. Alright, sack 2 guys. Submit. Look for land. There is land. Pay the 2 life. And let's see what we'll actually be able to get in. Let's go for Teysa Karlov. They might have counters here, so I'm thinking that I almost would rather... Okay. Well, there we go. Another Persistent Petitioners. Do they have more? Of course they do. Once they get to 4... then we are in trouble. Ooh, if we really, really need land. Well, let's go ahead and get down our Vindictive Vampire. So one thing we could do is... I could swing in Fungal Infection one of them and Golden Demise and it kills 2 of them. I have enough black mana. Yeah, we're just going to do that. They may just let it go, though, because it looks weird. So yeah, let's go ahead and Golden Demise first. And then Fungal Infection. And I mean, it's helping a little bit. They can still probably get 2 more out now. If they don't have the other 2, it's not bad. They can just pay 5 to tap one of our guys. And draw a card. Man, lands to the bottom. Not liking that. Well, we're going to go attacking. See if they have counters. Or yeah, depose, taps. I think sleep is going to be really good against us. If they get the sleep with Tender Shoot Dryad out, like, oh, we're in trouble. Alright, well, the meal plan is a-going. We have to find land in like 1 to 2 turns. Yep. That is a lot of cards. Alright, here we go. Now we are in... No! Oh, last card was a counter. Alright, down to 15. We might have to start running Gaia's Blessings just in case this deck is actually a thing. We have basically 2 turns. I don't want to draw a card here just because that actually kills us. So, fungal plots. Alright, swing in. Down to 12. If they find another persistent petitioner, we're actually milled out here because they can tap, they can put 2 down, and then so they can do 14 on this turn. Otherwise, do we have a shot? I think if I had Saproling Migration first and then Tender Shoot Dryad, I actually would have been better. They can tap down all our big stuff, though. So go to my turn. Create a Saproling that can't swing in. Yeah, I definitely should have Saproling Migration first. We have 1 card there. Why not Kicker here? For the fun of it. Yep. Tapping all the big stuff. Well, this deck, the idea of it is at least fun, right? Actually, do we have enough? So go to combat, swing in. I think we have enough, actually. So swing in. Because everything doubles up, as long as we can do it in response before we draw. So we can't let ourselves draw. We just have to kill everything first. So go to damage. Down to 5, and then we sacrifice, and we have to do shift control here. Sacrifice here and here. Submit, and then can we go again? Before anything else, yep. Resolve. 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 Sacrifice 2 more. And we got it. Whew, all right, yeah. So we did have it. I was a little bit worried there, but I wasn't thinking it through. I've been playing a lot of games, guys. Sorry. All right, so there you guys have it with Teysa SAPROCRATS. I think it's an interesting deck. I think if I had played around with some more ramp, like I think we need full playset of Fungal Infection and Llanowar Elves. Might be just a little bit better to actually get to the plan of hitting all these 4-drops consistently. At the same time, I think that there's some better decks. At the same time, too, though, like that much damage like, on 1 turn or whatever, like there's some really fun things you can do with this, and it is really awesome, really cool if we can make it happen. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. If you have any suggestions or changes that you guys would make to the deck, let me know about it because I'd love to know what you guys think. Put it down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.